Stewart.
Thank you, Presiding Officer, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to speak in support of what I believe is one of the most important pieces of legislation we will pass during this parliamentary session. As the World Wildlife Fund Scotland points out, the way we currently produce and consume food represents one of the biggest drivers of both the climate and nature emergencies we face across the globe. In terms of health and well-being, the legislation will be an important foundation to support and advance existing Scottish Government commitments, including the extension of free school meals and the halving of childhood obesity from its current rate of 29% by 2030. Obesity Scotland advised that healthy food can cost up to 3 times as much in deprived areas. The poorest fifth of households needs to spend 40% of their disposable income to eat healthily, as opposed to just 7% of the richest fifth. Making good food affordable and accessible will be a primary objective of the Good Food Nation plans that the Scottish Government and other authorities will be obliged to produce. I would like to note my sympathy for Monica Lennon's amendments relating to the extension of free school meal provision and the incorporation of the UNCR Article 24, stating young people's rights to high quality nutritious food. The Scottish Government will extend free school meal provision from all P1 and P5 children to all children in primary and special schools during the course of this Parliament. That is a significant commitment, with funding identified to deliver it, and further extension would require funding to be identified from a fixed budget. However, it is an ambition worthy of serious consideration should our future circumstances as a nation change. The Scottish Government has made clear that its commitment to incorporating the UNCRC to all Scotland's laws within the limits of devolution. In the meantime, it is significantly increasing funding for child poverty, children's rights-related action, and I look forward to an update on that work at the earliest opportunity. Just as the food we eat is fundamental to our health and well-being, this bill has the potential to underpin a range of policies, from healthy eating, equality of access to good food, to meaningful improvements in school meals and hospital catering, from supporting local food producers' food production to taking responsibility for how our food system impacts the environment. And these outcomes are urgently required. This is why organisations, including the Trussell Trust, Glasgow Food Network, Nourish Scotland and the Soil Association, the RSPB and many, many others have campaigned so hard and effectively for this legislation. I welcome the Cabinet Secretary's commitment to accept the amendment from Ariana Burgess requiring the establishment of a Scottish Food Commission to oversee preparation and implementation of the plan. As Evie Murray, founder and CEO of Leith-based charity Earth in Common and long-term member of the Scottish Food Coalition, points out, it's very significant that the Scottish Government has recognised the importance of an independent food commission to oversee the implementation of the Good Food Nation Bill. Without it, the bill would have been toothless. Not a good thing when it comes to food. Evie goes on, with such a commission, Scotland is setting an example to the rest of the world. I believe that this cross-cutting commission-backing legislation will produce multiple benefits for the people of Scotland, and that other countries will follow suit.